We're going to talk about.
No fucking
idea.
what
It's
we're
way too
doing.
low now, because if we get low like this,
It doesn't matter. We're not going to get low like that.
We want to get
You're
1,
so,
2, 3.
See, this is why I record at
4,
home.
5, and 6 again. 4, 5, yeah.
I never go past half on mine.
That's good right there.
I mean, that's good on yours.
It sounds good on mine.
It sounds good on my end. This is the morning show with our Target and Breadwin Deville. Today, hey, did you see in the news today? Casey Anthony is at it again, throwing more babies in the trunk. What the fuck? Look how high that voice got.
It peaked too.
Holy shit. This is the morning show with fake voices and strip club voices. Jade, stage 2. Jade, stage 2.
Alright, fuck.
I have no idea. None.
Maybe.
None.
I gotta be drunker for this.
I know.
Says every man before he goes into his wedding. Sure,
or proposal or anything.
I gotta go complete Frank Gallagher mode.
I remember the first time that I heard couples skate. I was like, oh, I'm not drunk enough for this. All right, this next one is couple skate only. It's all the same guy. Fucking dude works.
All right, I want to talk about
sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. How come my 11-year-old son was in his room?
You can sing that?
No. And I said something. I was like, I'm all itchy to my girl. She's like, maybe you got the herpes. And you just hear Steven go, ha ha. I'm like, you're not supposed to know what herpes are. You're 11. Little shithead. It was just like that. Just like giving a gremlin water after midnight. This is all gold, and you're going to hit record, and we're going to stop.
I'm not going to stop.
Oh, this is recording now?
It's recording, man.
Holy shit, this is not good.
I want to get that bob again where I was just like dazed out the last time. I was just rocking back and forth.
You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
It's bad.
Where Wes took control of everything. That's when this ship went down.
Well, what the fuck, man?
Well, first off, here we are once again with another bottle of Serpent's Bite. That's what we're drinking this week, baby.
Yeah, we're a little bit poor this week. We went from drinking Crown Reserve.
The Crown Reserve, which we never had, and you're frugal as fuck.
Yeah.
So
that was very good, though.
You put these effects on my voice, and it's really fucking with my head.
It's good, though.
I mean, it's good.
If you sounded like this in real life, you'd be way further ahead in your career.
I'd probably be further in my relationship. My parents would love me more. There'd be a lot more. But yeah, so we started off this podcast by getting super, and I don't mean this podcast, I mean this show, by getting some expensive Crown that we never get. Mm-hmm. And had a wonderful time. And then we've slowly deteriorated. By the episode 10, I think we're going to drink battery acid. And I'm okay with it.
Hell yeah.
If this podcast is the death of me, this is a shitty life.
Serpent's Bite, I don't think is that bad, though.
No, it's good.
It tastes liquor, so that's why it's so cheap.
Tastes like sugar.
Yeah, it is. But that's what the fuck Crown Apple tastes like. It tastes like sugar and heartburn.
Yeah, pretty much.
If they could flavor heartburn, that's what Crown Apple tastes like.
Yeah.
Heartburn.
Yeah, gin tastes like regrets. I fucking hate gin.
I hate the battle rap or the liquor.
Both. Both can go straight to hell.
Oxygen. Take away his oxygen. No. Math Hoffa, baby.
Yeah, I watch all the battle raps, and I love battle rap, but you memorize shit like that. You watch it, you get sucked in by it, and you're like, oh, I can repeat it. I watch shit, and I'm like, oh, matter of fact, I'll watch a movie. I'll be in the movie theaters like, that movie is fucking amazing, and as soon as it's done, did you like it? Yeah. What was your favorite part? I don't remember. I just remember I liked it. Why are you fucking putting... I didn't know there was an ABC test on this shit.
No, I literally, my whole life and conversations with people in real life are just movie quotes. I live my life vicariously through every Judd Apatow film ever made.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I love every Judd Apatow movie is what I was saying, but you do that. Yes, you're a fake person. You're actually a sociopath who has no real emotions and doesn't want anyone to know the real you. Yes.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. What do you think about the new Judd Apatow show, Love on Netflix? It's not new. It's like a year old, but I just caught
I think it's amazing, and I just put you onto it. But I like how you did that. We could have not told the people that shit, and we could have led into something to talk about. Yeah, actually, that comedian, what's his name? The star of it?
I have no idea.
See, I don't know. I just go, that little Jewish guy or this guy or...
He's got the nose of Lemony Snicket's, though.
He's got the nose of a winner. If you have that nose and you succeed in Hollywood, your cock is huge.
It looks like
something.
Looks like an eagle beak.
Yeah, but he's fucking hilarious. He's hilarious when he's on the podcast Improv for Humans. He's funny when he's on Comedy Bang Bang.
Is that what it's called, or is it For Humans?
Improv for Humans, because there's 4 humans that get on there and do improv.
Gotcha.
And it's also for humans.
Never seen him in anything other than that. I don't think I've seen him.
Yes, you have. He was in the first thing I ever saw him in, which I don't know if that was his first thing or not, was oh my God, it had that girl, that badass girl. Give me my phone. Go ahead and talk to these people.
These people are being talked to by me right now.
That is not how you hold down the fort.
For the record, if you haven't seen the show, it's super funny. It's one of those shows where it's like you got to understand the humor, because if not, it'll be boring as fuck.
Paul Rust. When his cheating girlfriend leaves him, people-pleasing nice guy Gus, played by Paul Rust. I love you, Beth Cooper. That's what it is. I love you, Beth Cooper.
I've heard of that. I can't think of what it is,
though. Oh, you know what it is because you've masturbated to the main character in it.
Who's the main character?
And, well, that's where we're going now. This one.
Oh, I have seen that.
You have masturbated to her, right?
Oh, I love you, Beth Cooper. Oh, she's so smoking hot.
Yeah.
Hayden Pennant. Look that's how bad he is. No one cares about him. On the artwork for it, it's just her name at the top.
Yeah, in one eye of him.
Oh, she's smoking hot, bro.
Yeah. See, I used to have a thing for her, and then I remember I found out that she was like super into PETA and animals, and every bit of semen that I ever masturbated to her, I found and put back in my nutsack. It's like, she doesn't deserve that. Fuck that.
She was like, maybe not now. She was dating like a Russian Muay Thai MMA lion tamer or something. Okay,
so there's nothing I could do for her.
Look at them Photoshop breastises.
That's not Photoshop. That's a young, vibrant woman.
That shadow is Photoshop.
Oh, the shadow is, yeah.
Yeah, and she's not built like that too. She's got more of a straight down. She don't got that curve like that.
So what do you say?
She don't got that curve like that.
She ain't got that curve though.
She ain't got that curve like that though.
Oh man. Yeah, but that show is hilarious. Love. I like the girl on it too. I can't think of her name either. I suck with names. As we said, obviously, if I can't remember quotes from a movie that I just watched, I'm not going to remember the names of actors and actresses.
It's super not like you could tell, like it's real life style or whatever, but there's not fiction or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was my way of describing fiction, by the way, real life
Jillian
style.
Jacobs or Gillian Jacobs.
But how he's just getting laid like left and right by all these hot ass chicks. Like he had 2 girls throw himself at him. He fucks the chick on the show.
Yeah.
And then the fucking chick at the party that was like super hot in underwear or whatever. That shit ain't gonna happen.
How do you know? It's California.
Fuck. I've been to California. I stand corrected.
There's got to be a lot of beautiful women in California that move out there wanting to be a star, and then they sleep with the guy that looks like he might know the producer.
No, they just want. Everyone's got a fetish with fucking bird beaks.
Yeah, I mean,
Was that a America?
This is America, and it's all about eagles.
I got a big ass nose. I can't say anything.
I've never noticed that you had a big nose.
I do. Look at it.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
But it's symmetric to your big ass body. At least you don't have a ski slope nose like mine. What the fuck are we talking? See?
It does. It curves off.
It does.
It's got a
little ramp.
Got a little
ramp. You can hang 10 on that shit.
You kickflip off that bitch.
You could. One could. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we doing? What's been happening?
Speaking of love, how is your love life?
My love life's fine.
It's good.
No, this goddamn podcast has to get way more successful before I start talking about my love life.
Tell them about your love life.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, he's still a virgin.
I know.
It's like there comes a point where after you've been married so long, you actually become a virgin again.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
No shit.
Fuck. I'm not married, but both of us you're married. I've been with my girlfriend way longer. But
do you talk about your bills together?
Yeah, we share the bills. We have a mortgage together. I mean, we're married. We're just not married by the government.
You could disappear for days at a time without her knowing about it?
No, she knows everything that I do.
And you got kids, you're married.
Yeah, exactly.
And after you have kids, for the government don't matter.
I don't get vagina like I used to. I don't get the blowjobs like I used to.
I know, like I could literally walk by the air vent and go, oh, I got a hard on. I'm horny now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's do something about this. Didn't know it meant I was gonna jack off in a sock. Oh God damn it.
Oh fuck.
I mean, maybe we should also not be farting around them all goddamn day with our shirts off and our belly overlapping our cocks. Maybe that's an issue. Let's self-analyze here. Let's really think about it. They deal with our kids.
Nothing's my fault. Nothing's my fault.
Oh,
I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to sleep with me either.
That's what I'm saying.
If I laid down next to a mirror and woke up to it, I would want a divorce also. So, hey, I apologize.
Yeah, see,
you have
exactly.
to live with this.
I take a shower and I definitely get clothed before I walk past the mirror. I mean, why not?
It's like someone's yelling at you in public you don't want to see. And you're covering your eyes, walking by all head down.
Let's talk about how much of an asshole Target is. So, I'm 220 pounds, but I carry it well with clothes on. I always get compliments. Oh, you look good. Whoop-de whoop whoop. So, me and Target and JB go overseas. This is 2014. So, we go over there to perform at Marpo, and we're all staying in the same flat, same room, everything. So, of course, changing clothes, got my shirt off. This cocksucker just looks at me and goes, oh, now I get it. Fuck is that all about? Now I get it, you son of a bitch.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Well, I get why you say you're fat.
Yeah.
My bad.
What the fuck? I mean, you could have just been like, damn, look at the gut. That wouldn't have stuck with me. But, oh, now I get it.
Fuck you guys. Every time I walk up to JB, he does this off my belly.
Yeah, well, that just sounded bad. You gotta. That wasn't built for a podcast. You gotta see what he does. He rubs his belly and does this little kiss thing, like, "Oh, look at the baby."
That didn't make it any better.
I mean, it's super gay, but it makes you feel self-conscious, and that's what we like to do to each other. What happened to sipping?
Sipping on some never.
See, we have this issue where.
You just start. That's what I told her yesterday. My wife
drink.
My wife says, "Hey, we got a little bit of Crown in there, by the way."
Then why the fuck did we buy this?
It's like that little bit of Crown.
Oh, okay.
But she's like, "Let's take a shot," and I'm like,
"A shot doesn't end with a shot."
It does. That's exactly what I said. I said no, because then I'm going to drink. Oh no, we'll just take a shot. And I'm like, no, I don't do just like drink a beer casually.
Fuck you and your willpower.
Yeah, I got one speed,
Let's go.
Alcohol's there. Let's do it.
One speed. You got the crank. Let's go.
I want to regret this in the morning. That's how all my relationships start.
This will get us in the mood.
I hear you, man. I'm actually fucking, as of lately, been fucking going back on some music shit. Mm-hmm. Been going through a fucking tug of war with mixing my new album.
Yeah, you've been going that way for a while now.
And I've mixed everything. I've done literally, without exaggerations, I've put out like 20-something plus CDs or whatever. And this last album, I've gotten to a point where like I'm going to have this guy mix it, I'm going to have this guy mix it, or I'm going to have this guy sit in the session while I mix it. And as of lately, I've just been doubting what I can do. You know what I mean? Because I don't know all the ins and outs of actual mixing. If you're like, oh, I want to put a high pass and cut off to gigahertz of 20-plus megabits of Optimus Prime dick. I just don't. I'm like, okay, yeah. All I know is you EQ and compress and make that bitch sound good in the mix. I could do, of course, more than that. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, like that's the basics gist I have. I don't know any of the technical terms. And my thing is, last night I sat down finally. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to open this shit up and I'm mixing this myself. And I've already got a good mix on all the tracks. Yeah. But I want a solid final mix. So I sat there doing it, and every time I do it, I'm doubting myself because I know I don't know all the technical mumbo jumbo. But if you got it, I think the point I'm getting at is you don't have to go to school and know all that shit. Long as that shit's you're happy with it, as long as it comes out good to people listening to it.
You never questioned your mixes before,
no.
And honestly, everybody in this town used to love to get their music recorded by you because you had the best mix in this town. And I don't know what it is for the past. I'm gonna say this past year, but it hasn't been a year. It's only been 6 months or so. You haven't liked it, and I've noticed that you started upping
doing different shit.
The high frequencies in it. They started piercing the ears, and it was too high. And I think real sharp. And I think we discussed it. I think it was the new module that you bought, the compressor unit that you got right there.
Yeah, the preamp.
Yeah, something with that changed everything, and you weren't able to mix it right, or it's either that, or you were trying to bring something else out of the mix, and at the same time of doing that, you created this high frequency that just kind of fucked shit up. And I heard what you did. The new mix that you have on 3 songs, and that you did last night, and it sounds
way better, right?
Much better.
You know what it is it's just breaking away from the past year or so. It's kind of been stuck around all these people that know what they're doing.
Yeah,
and they're like, you got to do this and you got to do that and all that.
You don't have to do shit. There's a lot to knowing all that. It's good to know that. You know, 100%. It's great, but it's also you have to have an ear. You have to have an ear.
That's how I feel. Like if you don't have a good idea of what it should sound like as you're recording it before the mix even starts, you're not gonna get a good mix.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I record myself, and my last album, me and JB's last album, and your last album. You recorded yours, I recorded mine. They have 2 completely different mixes on it, but if you play them back to back, they both just sound good, like they're supposed to. You didn't know what you were doing. I mean, technically speaking, you knew what you were doing, just like I know what I'm doing. But we can't sit there and go, "Oh yeah, well I was ping ponging the track to the ding dong, boom boom boom." Because that's real lingo.
Your basic. I know this with mixing.
You just gotta have the ear.
With basic mixing for me is EQ then compression.
Yeah.
Long as you could get a good EQ and compression, you could get a good mix. Maybe not a master, but you get a good mix. Yep. And I just got lost in the whole fucking, this is right, this is wrong, this is correct, this is what's supposed to sound like. And like, fuck that shit, bitch. I put out tons of songs without knowing not a damn fucking thing. Yeah. For the longest, I thought compression was dynamics compression, 4.1, blah, 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 because that was a preset I used in the original program. I didn't know that compression was just compression itself. I didn't even actually understand what the fuck it did. I just know it made it sound good. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't got to go to you should go to school or whatever.
But if you can, it doesn't hurt.
But you know what though? I went to where was it? I recorded in the Hit Factory down in Miami.
Yeah.
And I got to meet the guy that was recording in the studio. We were like in Studio A or some shit like that. And this guy was recording whoever we were recording with at the time being, and he went to Full Sail, did all this shit. Went outside, smoked a cigarette, and this dude over there or whatever is like, "Hey, what's up, man? Y'all want to take a tour of the place?" Showed us all around the place. We're like, "Yeah, what do you do here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm Birdman. I'm his like official engineer and recorder. I go everywhere with him and record all this stuff." And we're like, "Oh shit, no shit." And he's like, "Yeah, y'all are with over Tommy or whatever the guy engineer we were using." And he's like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "Would you go to school with him at Full Sail?" And he's like, "No, I never went to school." Like, really? And he's like, "Yeah, no, I actually never made it out of high school." And that brings me to my point is it's not the schooling you have. It's not the equipment you have. It's not the studio you have.
Yeah.
It's what the fuck you can do.
Absolutely.
And if you could fucking if you could take a fucking piece of charcoal and paint a fucking church better than a motherfucker. It doesn't matter how you learn how to do it. Yeah.
Or even how you do it.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
That's the ending
like,
product.
I do construction work. And I get around some people where they will just sit there, "Oh, you got a 3/8 cut to this to do this, to make sure that." And I know what they're saying is right, and what I'm doing is the same thing that they're saying, but I can't sit there and spew that shit out to them. I just go, "No, just sit back and watch what I'm going to do. You can watch me and you can learn," because I didn't get formal fucking training. I didn't read a book. I just do it. I know how to pick things up. I know how to square it out, but they'll sit there and just get crazy about shit. It goes with music. It goes with movies. Anything. Like I could sit here and teach somebody exactly how they need to frame out a shot for a movie or for a video or whatever. I could teach them everything about ISO. I could teach them about shutter speed. But if they just don't have that vision, if they can't put that camera up to their eye and see it then what does it matter?
Does not matter at all.
It doesn't.
It's
exactly.
100%. That's a perfect example. Like shooting video. I know a lot of people that go to. It's the same thing with music. They go to school for video editing. They go to school for Photoshop or whatever. If you have no fucking inspiration, you don't have the eye for it, you don't have the ear for it, you're wasting your fucking money.
Exactly.
Don't go do something because you think it will be a cool job or because you're into it. Like, oh, I would like to be a animator for Pixar.
Like, can you draw?
Have you ever attempted to animate anything?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, don't go fucking wasting your money. Like, straight up, go out and wash dishes. Figure out, go
you have
buy
to have
your
a
fucking
bit
programs
of natural talent
to do all the animated and learn something out of it. You know what I mean? Before you just jump in the fucking deep end. People don't realize that. Yeah. I know motherfuckers spend thousands of dollars on a studio. They have one of the best studios in the world. They can't turn the fucking computer on.
Right.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? You literally just went down a grocery checklist of what you should buy for your studio and don't know how to fucking turn the computer on.
And at the same time, it can work sometimes. So we can't knock them all the way. Because, like, fuck, I was, when I was 17 years old, I moved to Colorado from out here. And I moved in with my homeboy Ricky, and we were recording in a studio out there. We were making an album, Outlandish. And at this time, we're looking at at this time, there was no computers to where you could just plug in an interface and go. Yeah. You had to build a computer. It had to be special. Like, it was fucking crazy. It was short of calling up God and saying, all right, I need I need some help. So
for like a real studio.
For any type of studio.
How long ago was this?
This was 2000.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this was 99/2000.
So you got to jump on me. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, I mean, I might be a little old, boss. But no, so.
I was in middle school, so I think. I failed a couple grades, sorry.
So we moved to Colorado, and we're recording in this studio. And this dude that we're recording with, he's got a nice-ass setup. You know, he's got, what did he use? Not a Korg. He had a Roland. He made his own beats. The computer was nice. But we're watching everything. We're like, well, we can do this.
Yeah.
So we go out. We buy a $2,000 computer. We buy a fucking Roland keyboard. We buy the sound card that has to go in the computer. We never got the computer to fucking turn on right. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. I made some beats on the keyboard, but that was it.
No shit, man. Remember back in the day when the Triton...
I had the Triton.
Really?
Yes.
Bro, back in the day, if you were a producer,
you better have the Triton. Yes, and that bitch was lovely.
And then I remember it was like, I don't know the exact year, but maybe like 2005, where it was like, welcome to VSTs, or VSTI.
That's funny you say that, because it was 2000
and totally alleviated all of them.
6,
I think. Oh, you got a Triton?
I sold the Triton in 06.
You got a Triton? Cool, I got a fucking program that has the Triton in it.
Yeah, it has all the sounds, and I'm able to use them in this plug and play.
Bro,
I just click at Fruity Loops.
If you had the VSTs or whatever, they had the Triton pack where it was like the Legacy or some shit like that.
That's exactly what it was.
They had this one section where it's this little black keyboard, and it had the big back end where you had all those plugs. You plug them in different things to get different sounds. Fucking when we were in the Lax's recording practice room,
they had a real.
They had
one of
the
those,
actual fucking thing. I was like, this is fucking amazing. I remember playing with this bitch on the computer back in 2005 and shit.
You know, I'm a huge fan of production wise and rapping wise, but mainly production of DJ Quick.
Yeah,
and he was so against everything going digital. Was talking shit. He was a late person to switch. He didn't switch until like 2010, 2009.
Oh, wow.
But even him at that point, he was like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I still recording this old school way?"
You know why? Because you could only have so much room for all these keyboards. You got the Roland, the Motif, all this stupid shit, like stacked up.
Yeah.
All right, it's like you're making a beat. Like, it's just like us recording. You want your workflow to be quick. And it's imagine, like, I want to get that over there, do something on the Motif. So you're like, you got to set this up, unplug it. So your burnout, your idea that you originally had just could be burnt out by that.
Which, if we were rich, I would love to have that. To where
they're all set up.
Well, yeah, just one of those nights where everybody's just hanging out. You got Wes over here in the corner playing the fucking guitar, and I'm like, oh, hold on, give me the keyboard. Let me play this little riff. Oh, yeah, and you're just jamming out, and you come up with something creative. There's been a lot of fucking good music that comes up that way.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, we just don't have to do that. We could come in one night, hit record, and just fucking rap all night long and make an album. You know, shit is so much faster these days. So it can be good and it can be bad. It's a microwave generation.
Basically, yeah.
That's it.
I know. I couldn't even fathom that idea. Like, it's like you come up with a melody on like a keyboard, and it's recorded in MIDI or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's say you go, all right, I want it in this sound instead. I got the pattern out and I played it perfectly.
Right.
But nothing in the motif. I keep going motif because I don't know a lot of keyboard names. But I want to go look in the Triton now. Like, you'd have to replay it on the Triton, correct?
Yeah.
I would think
believe
so. I don't remember how that. I remember seeing a documentary on when MIDI was first brought in, where you could record MIDI. But I would think it'd be the same thing. Like, what would you do? I had to unplug the keyboard, then go search through that sound bank of that keyboard. Like, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
There's a fucking window that opens up on your computer that
and it's already played, and I can just keep switching through and change it. Yeah. Yeah. Drink up, baby. Drink up.
I need to hydrate. I got to get up early.
Oh, you and me both. I got to get up and go pressure wash a fucking house. This is the difference between people. I had to pressure wash 2 people's houses Friday, and they were neighbors. The first people, I was only pressure washing the back of their house, their pool cage, and the pool area.
Yeah.
So, and now both people knew Thursday that I was going to come over Friday morning. So Friday morning, I get to the one people's house. They've moved all their patio furniture out into the yard for me. I sit there, and they didn't have to do that, but it's just fucking lovely.
I already know what's happening.
Of course.
I was the other guy, by the way. I am the other guy, by the way.
So I'm sitting there pressure washing it, and this shit was it was filthy. It took me 5 fucking hours just to do a pool cage. It's just so much mold and everything.
And how much did you get paid for it?
I mean, the people don't need to know
all right,
that.
my bad.
But what was good is
$59.99.
then when I finished, they're like, "Hey, this took a lot more than I thought. Here's half more, as a tip. Whatever my total was, they gave me half of that extra."
Oh, really?
On
The
top
people
of
that
it,
you had
yeah.
to move around?
Yeah, and then move their own shit back in. I was like, "Oh, awesome! You guys are great." So now let me go next door. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me go to their house, and these people, I'm doing their whole house, their whole pool area, all that, and their whole fence.
Yeah.
And this dude, I see him. He's been there all fucking day because I see him coming in and coming out. Nothing. He didn't move shit, and on top, and he didn't have to. Like I said,
and
don't
he
get
didn't
me
tip
wrong.
You, right?
But on top, didn't tip, and on top
That's
of that,
my dog right there.
mentioned 2 extra things. Hey, while you're here, could you go ahead and pressure wash this? Oh, could you pressure wash this too? Like, you fucker, I'm not gonna say no. Of course I can. I need repeat business. That's what I'm going off of. 2 kinds of fucking people.
I can't stand that though, man. Like, it's one thing it is good. Customers always write blah 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 blah. I do graphic design and I do recording stuff on the side.
Right.
And I get the whole concept of like, hey man, could you do this a little bit extra? That's cool, man. Like, by all means, like, you know what? Yeah, bro, you're bringing business in. I'm gonna do that extra. But when it's expected, and it's not even like hey, can you do this extra? They expect it to be extra. Like, we're gonna record 15 minutes extra, and it's at no additional cost.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're done with our session. We're done mixing. Can you go back into my old session and fix this, fix that? Or hit me up a year and a half later and go, hey man, I want to change the song titles in the back of my album cover. Like, just to be honest with you, I have a guy right now I did a back cover for CD. He's hit me up, I want to say, 4 different times in the past month since we finished it to change the titles. Not a problem. Don't get mad at it. Blah, blah, blah. 100% cool. You hit me up a year and a half later down the road.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Pay me some money.
Absolutely.
You fucking start going 15 minutes over your studio session into the next hour. Then you want me to open up another session, fix some old song that you did before. No, I want to be paid for the next hour.
Right, and going over a little bit, you go over 15 minutes one time, or you've been recording with somebody for a year and it happens every now and then. It's understandable. It's just going to happen, or you weren't paying attention to the clock. But you do it all the fucking time. You never offer extra money. Fuck you.
Be like the neighbors.
Exactly.
Tip.
Exactly.
Tip. Here's a little bit extra.
Here you go. I appreciate everything you did.
I have those clients that'll go over and I'll be like, man, this sucks. I'm going over right now. And then at the end of the session, it's like, all right, here, man. And without asking them, here's 15 extra. Boom.
Yeah,
that's my dog right there.
That's the way it should be.
And then I look at it like, I look at it like, though it ain't worth the time, the extra tip, even if it's $5, it's the fact that a motherfucker is attempting to appreciate the extra work you're putting in.
They're acknowledging
shows
it.
more than the actual tip number amount. Don't get me wrong now. It's like, not like we selling weed and it's like you getting an extra gram or some shit like that. And it's like, oh, I appreciate the effort of trying to tip me. Nah, bitch, I want my home. But it's like, with the work we're doing, it's like, all right, I'm going to spend 30 minutes extra. My normal wage, I'd get probably 25 for this. He only tipped me $5.
Right.
But you know what? He gave a fuck enough to try to tip me.
Right, exactly.
That's cool to me.
Time is the most valuable thing that we have, and these motherfuckers do not appreciate it. That's exactly why my studio is for me and Juice Daily and you or CP, anybody that's on the team, but nobody else. I could be making money. There's plenty of days where I don't have anything going on, no work, so I'm sitting there bored as fuck. Even shooting videos. I've had a couple people hit me up, hey, what's up? Did you start shooting videos again yet? No, I didn't. Of course, I need that money. I should get out there and shoot that video. But I don't like the fucking
I don't like dealing with people.
I don't like dealing with people at all. And
I hate it.
I especially hate dealing with rappers. What the fuck? They got
100%.
egos. Every song is about how much money they got, but yet they're nickel and fucking diming me.
I had these motherfuckers come in here. They record. And the ad-libs alone. 100 to 40. Spend money to good.
Run it up.
And the ad-libs alone, there was like $100,000 spent. Just like, I spent 25 on the car, 35 on the watch.
You're like, oh shit, I'm about to get rich.
Literally, I was like, 100,000 right there in the ad-libs. They said it like his bank account, his driveway was repaved, his wrist, his pinky ring.
It's gotta be
He's got
true.
a diving board on his pool. In the ad-libs alone, there's $100,000. I'm like, all right, man, we recorded 2 hours, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's $50. And they're looking between like 4 or 5 people, and they're like, hey, man, you got 5? Or you got 3? He's got 4. Hey, can we owe you 2? No, bitch, you can't owe me 2.
What the fuck happened to having to rap about whatever is true to you? Like, I understand it's entertainment. Exaggeration is fine. There's nothing wrong with exaggerating. In my songs, I'm the best lover you've ever seen. In real life, I'm giving you a couple minutes and I'm rolling over and passing out and probably snoring. But I'm going to exaggerate and make it sound better. But to extremely lie and just
it's just rap though. It's just rap.
It is
nothing else.
No, it's not. No, country's that way too.
Oh, country, yeah. Well, country's rap.
Becoming rap.
No, country's rap. 100% it is. Here, I'm gonna explain how country's rap. Rap is about money, cars, girls, and Cristal and all that shit. Country is about trucks. My baby girl in the Daisy Dukes, drinking whiskey, moonshine.
Yes, the same thing. Liquor,
it's the same thing. And
automobiles,
and then the dope
other
boys.
sex.
I'm selling dope. I'm in the hood. I'm selling dope. I'm in the hood. Country people. I'm at the mud hole.
Right,
I'm at the mud hole on a dirt road. The whole fucking thing. It's fucking rap. Just the polar opposite of it.
I give it to you.
It's on the other side of the train tracks rap. That's exactly
what else is there for music? What else could we be doing?
Honky tonk, but donka donk.
What else is there? What else do we got? EDM? Fuck that shit.
And I couldn't even do that though. You seen these bitches with these big ass like anal bead necklaces, glow in the dark fucking ear.
Yeah, my brother used to be into that. He used to DJ. Well, he still DJs really, but he does that type of shit. And I'm like, oh fuck no.
But they're banking though, you know.
Oh yeah.
Those fucking EDM producers go in there and they find a loop, a fucking VST, a VST. We're using that again. They get a VST that's like one and that's just one key. Yep. Then you press the next one.
It just slowly increases.
But
you gotta be fist bumping the whole time.
Oh, that's like Jersey Shore. These motherfuckers. Yeah,
they do that shit too. Get amped up, start jumping around.
They do this weird shit, bro. They do this weird shit where they start like throwing their hands, spinning their wrists. And shit.
Y'all should see them right now.
I'm trying to do it, man, but it's mad weird. Like they're on it's like acid trips, but in 2015 or it's 2017. Whoa. Damn, I'm old. I'm late for the party.
Very much so.
I listen to all music. To all music. But there's one genre of music I will not listen to, and I don't appreciate, and I don't like, and that's techno.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like techno.
I've never liked it.
And to me personally, maybe not so much. There are some of them that are good, but dubstep, EDM. All fucking techno to me. It's not as bad.
They're all different.
It's gotten better.
I'd rather hear EDM Or dubstep, I mean, than fucking techno.
See, I was totally anti-dubstep when it came out.
I'm anti all of it, but if I had to pick.
But there's some people that use it. Fucking Wes fucking does
he
dubstep.
Loves EDM and all that shit.
But he incorporates dubstep in some of his beats. So I'm like, that's fucking sick. But if you just have this full-on like fucking Skrillex, like where it sounds like literally sounds like fucking Optimus Prime having a fucking stroke.
And that shit is getting mixed into all other music nowadays too. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's trap now. Trap music is EDM.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was T.I. selling dope in the hood because he couldn't go nowhere else to make anything.
And
out of his
R&B
life.
music and all that has now the techno. I can't stand where it was. I think it was 2012, 2011. Every fucking song that was on the radio, the bass line was. It might still be the same right now because I don't listen to the fucking radio. But anytime you just hear that repetitive, fuck you, go somewhere, die slow. Fucking
fuck
hate
you,
that
bitch.
shit.
Die right now, today.
I hear a crying baby.
I'm gonna beat that. I don't even know if that's my baby. I ain't got the blood test back yet.
You know that's your kid. I mean, it's a handsome little boy, so you might be right though.
You can tell by the size of the dome.
That's the only way you can tell because he's a cute son of a bitch and you are an ugly bastard.
All my kids got big fucking heads, man.
What? Just like daddy.
I was in fucking the doctor's office the other day, and I saw these little kids, they're like his age, and I saw them, and their heads were like normal size. But in my head, the first thing that popped in my head was like, what's wrong with them? Like, is there something like they got like a health deficiency? Like
they were born too early.
They look skinny and like
premature.
Yeah, like premature, like little crack babies. And I'm like, oh no, my son's just got a giant fucking domicile.
Yeah,
like he's got this Pontiac
the
Silver Dome on the top of his shoulders.
What the fuck? That's horrible.
So what are you doing this weekend, man?
What are you doing? I think I'm gonna go to Georgia. Goddammit.
Where are we going? We're going to Eastman Slowpoke Mud Bog, right?
Yeah, buddy. This will be my second time out there.
This will be my first time, actually.
No, it's not, is it?
It's at this mud park. Yeah, I've been a couple other ones in Georgia, but not this one.
Oh, we pissed off the promoter at the last one. Fort Knox got kicked off. That promoter will not deal with us anymore.
What happened with that show? Why they? Actually, real quick, this weekend, Saturday, February 18th, we will be at Eastman Slowpoke Mud Bog with Moxon Creek.
Yeah,
Jeff
buddy.
McCool, what's up, buddy? Daphne McCool. Shout out to all y'all for hooking us up and putting us on the show.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to the promoter. February 18th, we'll be out there. It'll be Moxon Creek, me, Hard Target, in Fort Knox, Breadwin, Deville, my guy to the left, and JB the one.
The one that's disappeared.
But what the fuck happened at that show?
Nothing happened. Okay, so we go out there.
Mind.
We go out there, and they put us on like first. You know, no big deal. At this point, we were still new to this area, this group of people.
Yeah.
And so
what do you mean, new people?
This group of people, this group of artists. You know, it's not the same people that I've been doing music with. So we go out there, we put on our set. It's dead at this time. Not dead, but you know, the crowd it's still daylight. You know, you know how this shit goes.
I've been to a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, so no big deal. We still gave a hell of a show, did what we needed to do, and then we're hanging out. So we're watching the other performers. We're showing love. Everything's going good. The crowd's getting better. The night's getting darker. The drinks are getting drank.
Deeper.
Deeper as fuck. So people are coming up to us. When are y'all performing? When are y'all performing? We're like, oh, we already did. You know, they're like, oh, man, we missed it. Oh, we'd like to hear y'all. And we're like, okay, well, this one guy comes up. Says, if you come down to our campsite, we've got an RV that has a sound system, that's got microphones, everything, and a campfire. He points down to it.
Karaoke machine.
No, this shit was awesome. This shit was serious.
Was it better than the stage?
This might have been better than the stage. That's where the animosity came from.
I've dealt with the promoter before, and I genuinely believe you right now.
Yes, and so he's like, do y'all want to go down there and perform? Fuck it, we'll go down there. We're not putting on a performance, but we'll go down there, play the CD, and rap over it. You know, for nothing serious. We're drunk, we'll freestyle, do some dumb shit, just hang out with y'all. That's really what it is. Because that's what I love about these mud parks. You put on your show, you show love for the other bands, but you also get to hang out with the people. That shit is so fun.
Cool.
Get drunk.
The fans are fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I love it. So we go down there. We're having a good ass time, smoking some weed, drinking some, and I don't even smoke like that. But you know, we're smoking, we're drinking. We put on the music. We come back up. Not, I don't know, 15 minutes later. I say 15 minutes, but you know, when you're high and everything else, maybe it was 30 minutes. But at the most, honestly, it was 30 minutes.
All right.
We come back up. It's me, Juice Daly of Fort Knox, and we got Young CP with us. So,
oh, shit. CP
yeah, we're already the outcasts. So we come back up.
They met their quota for the
Yeah,
evening.
they did. And as soon as we got up there, the promoter comes running up to us, and you can just tell, oh, he's just huffing and puffing. Something happened. So he comes up. Were you guys just down there performing? Like, well, we were down there fucking off with the people. Like, oh, well, that he puts his hand out to shake his hand. This will be the last time I do business with you guys. Here's your money. I was like, oh, well, hold on, calm down. And he kind of started to calm down a little bit and was ready to hear that we were just going down there to have some fun with the guys.
Smart ass shit, didn't
No.
Oh, really?
No, his wife came up. His wife came up like, you motherfuckers, you sons. I just peeked on that one, but she was pissed. She was that girl in the background that will get her boyfriend beat the fuck up. You just don't let him do that shit. Just antagonizing the fuck out of this dude. So again, though, I keep it calm. JB and CP are both looking at me like, bro, tell me to swing on it.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
spark off.
Yeah, they're so ready, and I'm like, okay, well, that's how you feel about it. Like, we just went down there, and I'm sitting there, I'm not apologizing, but I'm telling him we meant no disrespect, and he tells us. All the artists at these events, I don't know what you're used to, but at these events, they show love to the other artists, and they were happy to have you here, and you guys just leave during their performance. And I'm like, no, we've watched everybody. We just left for a little bit. He's like, well, they're mad. They all know you went down there. I'm like, oh yeah? I go up to everybody. I go up to Southern Country Music. I go up to everybody. I'm like, hey, y'all are mad at us for going down there? Because I apologize. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. What are you talking about? The promoter said that y'all were mad that we went down there. Oh, fuck that. I don't care that y'all went down there. It's like, I didn't think so. So fuck this dude. CP and JB were both legitimately surprised that I didn't flip out on this dude.
Yeah. Well, there's a time and a place for it, man. Like
that there is.
There genuinely is a time and a place for it. Like, by all means, like, every man's got his pride, every man's got his dignity. But little shit like that, like, off rip, I know who the guy is.
Yeah.
You have nothing to prove if you whip his ass.
Right.
Nothing to prove. If you whip his ass, I'm like, oh, cool. Like, move on. It's not like you can write
to
that
me, it's
down
not
on
even that. He
the
was,
list of accomplishments.
As a man, this man was just saying what he was pissed off about.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing him. I'm telling you, oh, you shouldn't feel that way because of this. I'm trying to explain to him. And I think he really would have listened if it wasn't for his fat fucking wife.
Oh, I gotta be fat.
I don't remember if she was fat, honestly.
No,
it just sounds good.
She was and is. Sometimes people you gotta take the high road in situations like that. There's certain lines of disrespect that don't get crossed. Like, oh, you go fuck your fat mother. All right.
Yeah, if he was talking shit, but he was angry, but he did not say anything disrespectful. He had a disrespectful tone, but you don't flip out on somebody's fucking tone.
I've had a promoter. Now, we were in, I don't know, like, I'm going to just say Louisiana or something. We were at a mud park, too, again. And I remember we were performing, and there was like a fucking gate in front of the stage, and they had like the gate. It's weird to say this. It was like, here's the gate, then there's another gate, kitty corner, all the way to the corner of the stage.
Kitty or caddy?
Caddy corner. Fuck you. and basically that caddy corner gate right there was the VIP right here. So there's a section where all the VIP people got to get closer to the stage. At the point where we're opening acts, there wasn't a lot of VIP people there. And all the people were on the other side. So it put the people that were watching the show a good 15, 20 feet away from the stage.
That.
And
it takes away from the show. It
takes away from it, man. And I've had this issue before where I've like told the crowd, pick up the gate, move this motherfucker. And I've had like police come and go, you tell them to do it again, we're locking you up. And I know I'm not supposed to do this. So I know in the grand scheme of things, when I was saying this on stage, I'm like, if I was y'all, I'd just move that fucking gate. I knew I was wrong.
Right.
I had no business moving the gate, but I did it anyways.
Yeah.
And it
sometimes
wasn't like
you got to.
I wasn't being a drunken buffoon. It's just the show was like, you could tell like the people over there were like, this shit is dope, this shit is dope. And they're like fucking 25 feet away. Like,
for no reason. If there was a whole group of people there, sure.
It would be different. It would be different. And then you're going to take the chance of hurting someone.
Right.
Moving the gate, you could run over little kids or whatever.
Why are there little kids at your shows?
These fucking mud parks, they let little ass
I thought
kids.
This was a club one.
Dead ass, man. I see people posting Facebook videos of them listening to our songs and they're singing this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just in the back of my head, I'm like, thanks for the support, but I'm I'm calling DCF. You should not let your kids listen to my music. It's
Your
bad.
shit isn't that bad.
No. Some of that shit where I'm like, fuck. Come on. I'm like, fuck shit. Fuck.
Yeah,
every two
yeah.
bars. Like, you listen to edited song of mine.
But you
there's
talk
no verse.
that way to your children.
Yeah, well, I
Boy,
didn't put that,
you fucking asshole, get your ass over here, you punk.
but I didn't record it on the podcast though, and tell the world. But I told him to move it, and I remember this promoter after I got off stage, he got a hold of Wes and talked shit to Wes, and Wes came up to me. He's like, "Yo, this promoter's pissed. He's gonna snap on you. Keep your composure." And I knew in my head I was built up for it. I was built up for it. I was like, this guy's gonna act funky, And I walk over there, and as I'm walking over there, I see the guy, and Wes is like, "That's him right there." And he's like a broom, bro. Like if I would have punched this dude in his chest, I would have cracked his fucking spinal cord.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I had anything to prove or whatever. So I walk up there, and this guy's like, I was like, "Hey man, I just want to," and I pulled him to the side. I was like, "Hey man, I'm a fucking idiot. I apologize. I should not have done that. Should have not have told them to move that gate." I said, after telling them one time it was funny, after 2 times it got out of hand, and then I went and did it 3rd time. I'm a fucking idiot. I did. I just kept doing it. But I was like, I'm just trying to be respectful because I was wrong. I was wrong. And I was like, I shouldn't have did it, man. I apologize. Blah blah blah. This guy's like, all right. "You dumb motherfucker. You stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, hell
you know I ought to
no.
have you put in jail right now? I ought to have you fucking locked up. You disrespecting my fucking, my establishment. I have police down here right now, you son of a bitch." And I literally just got, I had that fold up look. I was like, I go like this. I just turn my head like this. I'm not even looking at him anymore. I'm like, yup.
Yeah.
Give me my paycheck. Yup. Give me my show money.
Yeah. See,
in
that's
my head,
different.
I was just like, "Give me my show money. Give me my show money."
That's a good time that CP and JB weren't there.
Exactly.
Because or even me, a drunk me, and they're talking to you like that, I'm knocking them the fuck out.
That's the problem. That's the problem, though, is there's a time and a place for that. And I was even drinking that night. That's what's sad. I know I was wrong. Before I got off stage and talked to the promoter and found out he was mad,
for what you did, but you apologized. Doesn't give him a right to be a fucking faggot.
He was trying to show off in front of
faggot.
Like he was trying to show off in front of somebody, trying to make himself look good. But here's how I look at it: this is where I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'll beat your fucking ass. I'll slap the stupid off your ass. And I'm not a confrontational person. Anyone that knows me, I'm the nicest person in the world. But I know I'll slap the shit out of him, backhand. And I'm not going to have to I'm not going to have to close fist punch this man. I'll slap him like a woman and knock the fucking taste out his mouth. But it was
pause.
But by me,
so we've had a conversation where you've discussed gay people. We've had a conversation where you discussed what was the first one? It was a race thing or something.
No, Jewish.
And then now you're saying you slap women.
I didn't slap. I've never slapped a woman.
I would slap him like I slap women.
You know what I mean?
In my
Did I say it like that?
What you literally said was I'd slap him like I literally slap my wife every night for back talking.
All right, either way, but I know in the back of my head, I bust this motherfucker in his shit, and I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm gonna win a trophy or I'm gonna win any cool points. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, I fucked up. This guy's gonna get this off his chest. So
just listen to him.
Let
and
him
walk
sleep
off.
as a man tonight.
Yeah,
whatever. We get our money and we move on. And at the end of the day, I know I ain't got. I'm never getting booked by the guy again. I ain't gonna have to deal with him. And if I do got to deal with him, and I'm getting booked, and I'm in a situation where they're paying me big money to be there. He's gonna have hell.
Right.
He's gonna have hell, and I couldn't tell you his name right now. If you stood him in front of me, I wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But I know if I got to that mud park, what mud park it was.
You know.
I know
to
it.
look
And
for
then
that skinny mother. That
point,
motherfucker that looks at me. The first motherfucker that looks at me wrong. That's him.
All right. Here's what's happening. We gonna chili dog his wife. But it's one of those things where there's a time and a place.
Much about a chili dog.
There's a time and a place.
Self-explanatory.
It is.
Well,
I'm gonna shit on his wife's titties.
Let's go on a good note about the Slowpoke Park. Mm-hmm. I met the owner of the property while I was out there.
Yeah.
And man, we sat there and talked for a while. And now I was drunk at this point, so I don't remember much of the conversation. But I remember I liked this dude. He was a good dude. He was real cordial. I liked everything about this place. You're gonna have fun, is what I'm saying. And what's his name? Big Matt.
I have no idea.
The food.
Oh, the food place that comes
is
in
he
South
going
Georgia?
out there?
I don't know. There's that food truck he's talking about. It's like Big Mac's. food
with
truck
the
or something.
Mac sauce. Oh,
Max,
no,
that
it's
dude
not
is
Mac
legit
sauce.
as fuck, man.
It's not Mac sauce. That's fucking McDonald's. What the fuck are we thinking of?
He's a cool motherfucker
Yeah.
though. If you ever in South Georgia and go to a
Gator
mud park,
sauce.
Gator sauce. That's
Hell
what
yeah.
it is.
So good.
You ever in South Georgia and you go to Moccasin Creek, Slowpoke, or some shit like that, man, this motherfucker with this food truck is off the chain. This motherfucker made a red velvet cake waffle with cream cheese icing.
This just sounds delicious. That shit
Sounds like
Perkins.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
It was fucking. Bro, I had a hangover one day. He made that motherfucker for me. I literally couldn't. You know, you got a waffle. You got 4 pieces on it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get through that first quarter.
Shut up, you lying fat
Diabetic seizure, bro. Diabetic seizure. It was fucking. You could literally split that with like 20 people.
I don't know about all that. I've seen the drunk hard target get 3 meals from him. Actually, no. JB got the multiple meals. Remember?
Did he?
Oh yeah, you were lit that night. You had the fucking the mac and cheese sandwich thing, whatever the fuck that was. Oh yeah. This is turning into a fat people conversation. Welcome to the Fat People Hour.
That's a good.
Here you go, boss. You want some?
I still got a little bit over here right now.
Right.
Another show we got on the books, man. This is the first time for me. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here on this one, but I'm not performing. But I will be there.
Again, I'm going to be with my homeboys, Jeff McCool, Moccasin Creek. It's going to be August 3rd through August 6th. If you want any information on it, it's www.southernsailings.com/MC. Or you can check out Jeff McCool or Moccasin Creek's Facebook page or my Facebook page, and there's more details on it. But it is a carnival cruise
to the Bahamas,
where
right,
Moccasin
Bahamas?
Creek is going to be rocking out for 3 days straight. They're going to do a private show, then they're going to do 2 other shows. I believe it's 2 other shows for the whole cruise. But we're going to the
video
Bahamas.
while you're out there.
We're shooting a music video, so y'all come out. If y'all want to be a part of it, there's still like I think 15 tickets left, from my understanding.
Oh, I'm surprised.
No, I may be wrong. Don't quote me on it. But if you do hear this in time, go check it out. And if there isn't tickets available, I think through the cruise line there is some left. So you might have to do some hunting down, but. Without question, that website, www.southernsailings.com/MC. Go check that shit out. I think there's like 15, maybe 10 tickets available.
And they got, besides y'all, it's Catfish Cooley, right?
Catfish Cooley, the internet sensation, viral motherfucking superstar, does all them crazy ass videos. He's going to be out there. He's going to be in the video with us. He's going to be rocking out with us. He's going to be getting drunk with us.
Fort Knox will be there.
100% Fort Knox
getting
coming
drunk
out.
with you.
JB to one.
Friends.
Actually, Juice Daily. I hated that name, JB to one.
Yeah.
Juice Daily.
Juice Daily. That shit
Breadwin,
is
Deville.
perfect.
It's not
Juice Daily.
Juice Daily, Duke Daily.
Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
good, right?
Yep.
Start a salt and pepper.
JB Da One.
Da one.
Da One.
Da one. Not THE. Da.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done here. Listen, August 3rd, August 6th, if y'all want to go on a cruise, it's actually fairly cheap, too, from my understanding. I've never been on a cruise, so I can't really judge, but from my understanding, it's fairly cheap.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
All right, there you go. So there's a couple tickets left. Check it out. It's going to be Moccasin Creek. Me, Hard Target, I'll be performing on that bitch. I'm going to be doing an acoustic set, and it should be fun. I'm even going to bring along my buddy Wes now. He's going to be playing some guitar.
Oh, Wesley. Y'all are bringing the wives out too, huh?
I am.
This should be interesting.
Yeah.
You, Wes, and your wives all trapped on a boat and liquor, full of liquor. You don't got to worry about driving. Oh, there's going to be domestic violence. I can't wait for this one.
I didn't even think about that. I'm genuinely about to show my ass in front of this. My wife, I got to start warming her up and getting her drunk again. My wife
hasn't
used to be
seen the drunk party Hard Target since the Czech Republic.
No, I'm not the problem. It's her that's the problem. I brought her out one time to one of my shows. I've invited her to 100 shows. She don't come to them. She came to one show in Jacksonville. She drank like 2 drinks or 3 drinks, and she was wasted. She lost her iPhone she just got. She's lost it.
This is why you don't marry 23-year-olds.
I like it. Bang. But I remember I went into the club to look for this motherfucking phone, and I found an iPhone 6. She had like an iPhone 5S or something.
Oh, you upgraded.
No, this was like a year and a half ago or something.
No, I'm saying you found the 6.
I know, that's what I thought. In my head, I'm like, I upgraded. Fuck it. She lost her phone. I found a 6. Mm-hmm. We'll figure out this password eventually. And I get out to the van, and I'm like, you still can't find your phone? And then Jenna's like, I lost my phone too, which is Wes's wife. And I was like, is this your phone right here? And she's like, yeah. And my wife just snaps, you found her phone, but you didn't find my phone. You went in there and looked for her phone. I'm like,
you're
I
a
didn't
horrible
look for
husband.
her phone because I didn't know
Why'd
her
you find
phone
her
was
phone?
lost.
Why'd you find her phone?
I was looking where we were sitting, and there was
you
that phone.
You had hidden intentions, finding other girls' phones.
I
Come
did.
on, that's fucked up.
Just wanted to slide in that DM.
Slide
in the DM.
Thanks for having my back on that one. I appreciate
I'm here,
it.
buddy. I'm here.
I needed it. My vocal cords are not what they used to be. See? I can still hit that, though.
I don't even want to do it. Fuck. I got to record some more tonight. I still got to finish that one fucking song that I played you earlier.
Well, this was a... What's the word that I'm looking for? An impromptu podcast. It was spur of the moment is what I was looking for. So that's why we're not on our P's and Q's. Not that we ever are. we probably always sound like shit.
Yeah.
But this one we had no idea what we were talking about at all. Mm-mm. And by the way, we still don't have a fucking name for this. We've recorded 5 episodes now, and we don't know what the fuck we're calling this.
By the time we make a graphic for it, we'll have a name for it.
I don't even think we have a name, or will ever.
Here, what we'll do is we'll do it right now. We'll leave it blank, and then we'll just punch it in at a later
I want
time.
the graphic to be a rose, and on the rose, I want there to be a little bug, and that little bug have a huge penis.
All right, it can't be a ladybug.
No, because my daughter is Layla Bugs. That's why we gotta stay away from
weird.
that. Yeah, we don't want that.
You just made this weird. You just made this weird.
Woo!
You made this weird. You made this weird. You just made this weird.
You know what's hilarious is that's almost the theme song to "You Made This Weird." It's a podcast.
Is it?
You made it weird. You thought you just had a title?
No, I didn't.
That's Pete Holmes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pete Holmes. Who the fuck? I know that.
You know Pete Holmes. And matter of fact, Pete Holmes has a new show coming out this week or next week on fucking HBO, which is a Judd Apatow show. I can't wait to fucking see this.
I think I know who he is.
You do. He's the lesbian. I can't think of the fucking name.
He's the lesbian.
I'm butchering his own joke.
I don't know.
He's a comedian.
I'll take that as your answer.
Yeah.
But once again, my name is Hard Target.
My name is Breadwin Deville.
I am drunk.
I'm drunker.
It was good talking to you.